Hey, what's up YouTube? Tom here at Birds Blades. Today we're taking a look at probably my absolute favorite Spyderco knife that I have ever gotten. This is a Spyderco Stretch 2 in CPM cruwear. I suppose I could show you the tag on this thing. There you go, Spyderco Stretch 2, XL CPM cruwear. Forgot about the XL part. I did already have this knife out of the package. I just figured I'd pop it back in the package so I could kind of show you how this thing was packed. I did carry this for a whole day already, and I can say I absolutely love this knife. This is by far my favorite Spyderco that I have, and that's actually kind of saying something because I do have some Tai-Ching Taiwan Spydercos. I have that Spyderco, forget what it's called, Spidey Chef. I really like that knife. It's just not a great EDC. The shape of the blade is kind of horrible for EDC, and then also the frame lock, because that one is a titanium frame lock, is kind of hard to manipulate, or well, I guess to fling the blade out with the Spidey flick like that. And I don't know, I just don't love it. But anyway, this video is not about that, it's about this. So like I said, this is a Spyderco Stretch 2 XL in CPM cruwear. It is made in Siki City, Japan. It has G10 handle scales on it with full steel liners. It has a lock back, which you can still one-hand use this knife like no problems. It is just buttery smooth, and I only carried this thing for a day, so I am fully expecting it to only get smoother with time. Anyway, to kick it off with some specs here, I do not remember the price on this thing. I think it was around, I don't know, Spyderco's website is around 400 bucks. I know you can get them a lot cheaper than that at other retailers, which is what I did. I went to, I think it was American Edge Cutlery. They're located just north of St. Cloud, Minnesota, and I picked this thing up. Anyway, the overall length on this thing is coming in at 8.9 inches. The blade length on here is 3.99 inches. Blade thickness is 0.118 inches. Closed length on this thing, or the handle length, is coming in at 4.97 inches. And the weight of the knife is 4.6 ounces. So for almost a 4-inch blade, I mean, it's a 3.99 inch blade. So I'd just call that a 4-inch blade coming in at 4.6 ounces. That is really light for having a 4-inch blade. That's obviously due to it being so thin. I mean, your blade stock is only 0.118 of an inch, so it is a very thin blade stock. But I think that's alright considering that this is CPM cruwear, which in my use, I guess, or in my experience, CPM cruwear is a very strong steel. It's not like the strongest, obviously, but it is very, well, it's more than acceptable for this blade stock. Anyway, this is a Siki City, Japan knife with a full flat grind. It kind of has your Spyderco Paramilitary 2 blade shape. It is just a little bit longer than the Para 2. It is also actually thinner than the Paramilitary 2. It has a lock back, not a compression lock, and the ergonomic lines are a little bit different. Getting into the ergos though on this thing, they are absolutely fantastic. I mean, these ergonomics are perfect. There is nothing wrong with these ergos. Like, they are so very good. Just like every other Spyderco that I've ever held, the ergonomics are by far the best on Spyderco than any other knife, in my opinion. They're just, I don't know, they're built to fit a human hand, which might sound kind of weird, but I know some knife companies can't seem to figure that out. Anyway, this thing is super cool. It has a 4-way ambidextrous pocket clip, so you can right hand carry tip up or tip down carry this thing, and left hand carry tip up or tip down. Like I said earlier, this does have G10 liners on this thing, or handle scales, I guess, with a Really nice texture on them. It's not like too aggressive. It's just honestly a little bit rough. The wind is going crazy right now. Sorry if it's wrecking the audio. I figured I'd come outside to shoot a video, and I don't really know if today was quite the day to do it, but here we are anyway. You can see the satin finish on this blade looks really, really good. Edge termination, just like every Spyderco, is kind of in question. They don't have a sharpening choil or anything, and they do leave a little bit of blade that is unsharpened. I guess that's not a huge deal. It'd be kind of hard to get in there and sharpen that. Oh, hold on. Looks like I might actually have a rolled edge already. I did carry this thing for a day and I did use it. Yeah, it looks like I got a little roll there. Not a huge deal. I can sharpen that out or strop that out. The tip is like perfectly centered. Nice rounded edges, like you're not gonna get yourself cut on this spine of the knife here. I don't know. I just really like this thing. This is a fantastic knife. If you're thinking about picking one of these things up, I would 100% recommend you do it. It is just such a small, thin, well, it's actually not small. It's a big, thin knife that just disappears in your pocket. The lockback is really easy to use. You can see you just depress it, give it kind of a little bit of a shake, your blade drops free, and then you can come up and just close that thing. You can do the Spidey flick on here with ease. There's no issues with it. Just overall an excellent knife. If you like the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 but you wish it was just a little bit bigger, I think you would love this thing. It's slightly bigger than the PM2, but it is thinner. I don't know. It's such a nice knife. I am going to actually look for some handle scales for this thing. I'd like to get some micarta slapped on the side just because I do like the feel of micarta more than G10. That's not to say that these G10 scales aren't really good, because they are. They feel excellent. I'm not a huge fan of G10. Anyway, this is kind of just a quick video about my Spyderco Stretch 2 and XL with CPM cruwear. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment down below what you'd like to see me do next, and until next time, thanks for watching. Have a good one.